Hey, Huli. How's it going?
How are you?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
What are you up to?
Uh, just eating some cake. What are
Really?
you eating cake too?
I'm eating cake. Why are you eating cake?
Well, it's sort of something that I do whenever it's my dad's birthday.
No way. It was
Mm-hmm.
my dad's birthday too.
It's your dad's birthday too?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty funny. What kind of cake are you eating?
I'm eating a chocolate cake. Chocolate coconut cake.
Yum.
How about you?
Banana bread cake.
Nice. So, what's your dad like?
Well, he's pretty tall. I think that's where I get it from.
Mm.
And
You are very tall.
he's musical, which is where I get my appreciation for music from.
Mm.
Because my mom loves music, but her relationship is it's an interesting one with music.
Yeah, that's funny. My dad is kind of like that too. He was into like opera and kind of classical singing and musicals. And so I think that's sort of where I got an interest in singing, like from a pretty young age.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds vaguely familiar. Huh.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, where all did you grow up?
Grew up in was born in New York, grew up in Colorado, and then moved. So my parents are really cool because they're sort of more adventurous, I guess, than most parents. And so they were working in advertising in Colorado, and then they just decided to up and move to Moscow.
Moscow, Illinois?
No, Moscow, Russia.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've lived there for a while too.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Huh. That's crazy.
Huh.
A lot of connections here.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, but I always really appreciated that about both of my parents. But, I think a lot of people, they might have that desire to travel or live abroad. But I think people tend to like be too worried that their kids won't be able to handle it or something. Like if they have kids, they're like, oh no, I'd love to do it, but I can't. And, I think for me, it completely changed my life living abroad. I'm
Me
so
too.
grateful that they didn't, not sort of follow their dreams just because of me. And I think that also taught me an important lesson that like you can have kids and you can have a career, you can do both and be successful in both,
That's a lot like my situation actually. I was in Boulder and like my aspirations were, I was playing a lot of sports. Like my dad was the little league coach for the team I was on, and
Oh, cool.
so I developed a love for baseball and basketball from him. But definitely like being in, so I actually also lived in Boulder, and being in Boulder, it was great for that type of stuff. But then in terms of like seeing a bigger picture and being around people who were different from me and stuff, I don't know, it sort of was stifling in some ways. And so yeah, that decision that they made to move overseas completely changed my life. When I was in Boulder, my biggest aspirations were to like make the high school varsity teams and date a cheerleader. So luckily, my life moved beyond that, and the picture got bigger.
Now you want to be on the NBA.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And date a supermodel.
Indeed. Yeah. Well, that part I have taken care of. So. So I don't know about with what you like. It seems like you eat cake for your dad's birthday. Another thing I like to do is I order a lot of presents for myself on my dad's birthday.
Oh wow!
So
What did you
it's
get?
sort of like almost like Christmas time here. I got there's a coat.
Ooh, I like that blue. It reminds me of my dad's eyes.
Yeah, that's true. Mine too.
Oh,
And then there's a sleeping pad for the set because we're gonna go to New Zealand.
oh cool.
And
Is that an air, like inflatable one?
yeah, mm-hmm.
Wow,
And then my backpack.
nice.
And that's the coat. And then I got some rain covers somewhere. Bags. Here.
So that's the cover for the backpack?
Yeah, exactly. And then some rain pants.
Ooh, those are useful.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I hiked Kilimanjaro with my family, and some of us didn't have rain pants.
Who didn't have rain
It
pants?
was miserable for some of us.
Who didn't have rain pants?
I think like everyone except for me. Or like we all had rain pants, but some of them weren't. They were really old and worn out, and so they weren't actually waterproof.
That sounds pretty miserable.
Yeah. But it was cool. Both of my parents went, you know, and they're in their 60s, and like they were totally down to hike Kilimanjaro. So it was really cool.
My parents too. It was definitely mostly an initiative from my mom's side, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She got
Yeah,
this
same here.
seven summits idea in her head. And
Yeah, mine too. But I really like that my dad, you know, even though it's not 100% his thing, he's still totally down to try it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so he actually didn't make it to the summit, but he made it, like, to the very base of where you start to summit. Or even, like...
Further than that, right? Mine too.
Yeah, and, you know, he just, like, he persevered, he tried it, and, like, did his best, and I think that's really admirable.
I'd agree because I had a very similar situation with my dad, and then there was some awesome parties afterwards when we got back down to the town.
Yeah, for us too. Wait, so what did your dad do?
He was dancing, and I think also at that altitude, when you have a couple beers, they get to your head pretty quickly. So
Yeah. Yeah, my dad actually like made a speech.
Oh
On
yeah,
behalf of the whole team, the group of us. Yeah, it was really great.
that's awesome. What's his name?
His name is Lynn.
Wait a minute,
What's your dad's name?
Lynn. What's his
What's
middle
your
name?
last name?
My last name is Wells.
Wait, no way, me too.
Wait, what's his middle name?
Edwin.
No.
Wait, when was your dad born?
April 6th, today obviously, it's his birthday, 51. No, 49.
Today's April 5th. I'm celebrating today because my dad lives in Nairobi, and so...
Yeah,
Or
wait.
like both my parents do,
Huh?
so it's like the time difference.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's April 6th there. Is
Right.
it?
Wait, your parents live in Nairobi?
Are you my sister?
Happy birthday, Dad!
Happy birthday,
We love
Dad.
you.
Thanks for the birthday cake and the birthday presents and all of that I wouldn't be able to have if you weren't around. So, thank you.
Yeah, we love you.
Mm-hmm. Have a good birthday.
Bye,
Bye.
sibling.
Bye, sibling.